Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day, a great night. My name is Brianna and welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. I thought today I would do something a little more low-key, cuddling up with my blanket and telling some Christmas stories of my favorite Christmases. And just Christmas stuff. So I thought I would first start out with some little Christmas, our Christmas traditions in my family. So we don't celebrate Christmas in the normal way, and that's just because Santa doesn't come to our house. Santa has never come, maybe when I was little, but he stopped coming, and so my parents just mixed things up. So they started, I think, when I was around 6, and it's just been great. So what they do is Christmas morning, we wake up, we have our stocking, they're right by our door, we can play with them, and then my parents will come around 6:30 to 7 and come and find us. And so they'll come get us, and then there's usually a letter on the tree, and if we didn't clean the living room up the night before, then that letter could be hidden. But most of the time it's on the tree. And so that letter, the very first one, and each letter is a letter to each of us, each of my siblings. There's 6 of us total, and it's just a little letter kind of saying how we've grown over the year, just like showing us really like how special we are and what are the things our parents notice. And then it's like, and then the clue, you'll probably find the next gifts as something here. And so then we go there, and there's usually one gift for everyone. Sometimes there's not, sometimes there's multiple. And then there's a family gift. It depends on like every year and like how many gifts you get, because sometimes they're big or small, you know. And then we'll go there, we'll open up those gifts, and then we read the next letter, and we do that so on until we found all 6 clues. One year we did do, there was 12, so there was 2 for all of us. I don't remember the reason why, but that's just how we've done it since I was little, and I love it just because it's just fun to find them. It's fun to search it, and it's just different than everyone else. Something I enjoy a lot, and actually something I hope that happens with like my kids someday. You know, Santa doesn't come, like we'll do treasure hunt, like it's fine. So that's something I really love doing as a kid. But growing up, I had a lot of fun Christmas memories. One in particular, and I think it was just like the thought behind it. So as you've been seeing it, probably some of my videos I posted back in November, I was talking about love languages, and one of them is like gifts and service. And one year I woke up and, well, I've been planning this for a while. Actually, a little backstory. So I just remember there was this video I watched. I think it was put on by like BYU, Brigham Young University. So they did this, or it could have been something, I don't really know, but it was this like based back in like the 1800s sort of thing, and this boy kept trying to find different gifts for his family, of like what he could do. And he's going through this like old magazine, this is before the internet, and going through and ended up picking out this tie for his dad. But I don't know the reason why he didn't give him, but he realized a better gift would be to do his dad's chores, because he realized his dad never saw Christmas because he's always out doing chores, and so he never got to see the kids come down to all their gifts. And so this boy woke up really early in the morning, went out and did all the chores for his dad, and then went and laid back down in bed. And so his dad wakes up and goes and sees everything done, and it meant so much to his dad. So I got that idea, and I thought, how cool would that to be if I did something similar? So this year, that one year, I grew up on a farm. We had goats and chickens and yaks and water buffalo, like a whole bunch of stuff. I actually had to milk the goats and everything too. So one year I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I went out and I milked all the goats, which was my chore. So I did all my chores and everyone else's. So I milked all the goats, and went and fed all the animals, and like did everything. I went into everything. My sister actually, she knew about it. So she'd woken up, helped me, actually, this is the best part too, is I climbed out the window, and I had like all this winter gear on. So I had like the winter pants, my coat, and like boots and gloves and everything, because it was really cold and all the snow was out. And so I had to climb out the window and then go do the stuff. And it was noisy because once you start milking one goat, all the other goats are coming running. I just want to get milked. Like, they're just like, it's my turn. So I think it was hard at first because they're like, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be here. But then once you get going, they're like, what are you doing? And they start making noise, and I'm like, crap, I'm gonna be caught. But I didn't. So I did all the chores, and I went back inside, I think I tried to go to bed, but I was already wide awake. And by that time, I think me and my sister just played. And so then we did our Christmas morning and all that, and my parents said, you need to go do all your chores before we have Christmas breakfast. And so they all run out there, and they all come back in, and they're like, this is done. They're all confused, and they're trying to figure it all out, and I explained. I was just like so excited, because it was just like something fun to do, and also kind of going off that movie, and I just, like, it felt so special. But it was one of my favorite Christmases just because I knew it meant a lot, and I knew it was like, it was something like I had to sacrifice, and I think that's why I enjoyed it so much. So yeah, it really meant a lot. One good tradition that I love, and I'll show you guys this on Christmas Day, is for Christmas breakfast, we do like the monkey bread, so it's like rolls covered in caramel, and then we have like a breakfast casserole or some kind of egg dish with that, and that's one of my favorite things. I actually helped my mom make that up the night before, because you like put the rolls in the pan and then do like this caramel sauce, and the butterscotch sauce is butterscotch, and then it sits overnight and all that. So that's really fun. But it's interesting, the Christmases I just remember growing up, because a lot of them are just like the random stuff that really hit me, or like random gifts, or like my favorite gift ever was my cowgirl boots. I just remember I wanted those so much. I've never been so excited and so surprised for a gift in my life. I don't even know if we have footage or whatever, but when I opened that up, I freaked out. Like, normally I get gifts and I love them, but I just don't know how to always react. And when I got those, I was so excited. I was freaking out, and my parents were so surprised, and everyone was like, what is going on? But that was so much fun. But it was even like, I remember one year getting a bunch of like work coats and work suits and all this different stuff, because we lived on a farm, and that like wasn't our main gift, that was just one of them. But like, that's the gifts that stand out. Or like one year I just got this big box of like nail polish and like jewelry, and just I had a bunch of different random stuff in it. But it was, I don't know, it was finally like that Christmas between like a kid to like a teenager, young adult, or like woman sort of thing. And just remember thinking this is like the coolest thing ever, and just like it finally was like that changeover, and I just remember. So it's always fun to kind of see the different gifts, or like not the gifts, but what Christmas is and what stands out with all of them. But I'm just excited because, you know, it's just Christmas season, and there's so many fun things that have been happening and are going on, and yeah. But let me know down below what you have been doing for this Christmas season. Things are different from last year, but I will see you guys tomorrow on another day of Vlogmas. I hope you have a great day, a great night. Bye, love you. Also, don't forget to click and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and click the little subscribe button and the bell, because you don't want to miss any more days of Vlogmas.